Right. Shalom. I'm a Hebrew Israelite here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. All right, to speak about the upliftment of this people on this side, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true Israelites according to the Bible. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. Salutation and much respect to you brothers out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, I want to get to a few scriptures about the abomination that make it desolate, man. All right. I want to get into that, man, because these people are acting like we can't link up, things that happened in the past to things that are that happen today. All right. Daniel's. Matter of fact, I'm going to start with Mark 13. Okay, this is Mark 13 and 14. Okay. But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet, all right, he's going into the abomination of desolation, right? So we know that already happened, right? In the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, we know that when they sacked the temple, right? They made them sacrifice unclean animals and stuff like that, right? And they forced them to leave from their customs and follow the Greek way. All right, we know that already happened, but Yahweh Shai is referring to it again. Okay, let me read that again. This is verse 14. I'll start again. But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing where it ought not, let him that readeth understand. Then let them that be in Judea flee to the mountains. All right, so that's going into 70 AD. All right. That's going into 70 AD. The fact that the Romans, they basically sieged the city of Jerusalem, all right? They surrounded them with armies. They starved out the people, okay? They call that Masada today, all right? So Yahweh Shai was referring to what Daniel was speaking of, even though what Daniel was speaking of was talking about the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, okay? When that devil, he did some cruel acts to our people. You know what I'm saying? He basically slaughtered and destroyed our people. So that's what that's talking about, man. That's not talking about that was really referring to that time. But Yahweh Shai linked it up to the 70 AD period. Okay, the same way that we can link that up to what's about to happen, man. All right, all that's talking about is Esau coming and destroying our people, basically, man. All right. That's really just going into Esau destroying our people, man. All right, and being where he ought not. Where does he ought not to be? In Jerusalem, man. All right. It said, this is verse 15. And let him that is on the housetop not go down into the house, neither enter therein to take anything of his house. And let him that is in the field not turn back again to take up his garment, but woe to them that are with child and to them that give suck in those days, man. All right, because it's going to be a terrible time, man. All right, so that's why he's telling you don't when that happens, right? Don't go back into your house. And, if you're on the housetop, stay on the housetop. If you're in the mountains, stay in the mountains, man. Wherever you're at that point in time, you should stay there. You shouldn't be going back to Jerusalem, so to speak, man. You shouldn't be going back to your homeland. That's what he's telling them, all right? Because he knows that the armies are on their way, man. He knows that the armies will be passing that area, and no one will be able to go in or go out, man. All right, and anyone who's caught going in and out will be killed. All right, and that goes back to the Ark of Titus, man. All right, where it shows them going into our land and taking our things from our temple, man. All right, and this is what they did, man. This is what the Edomites did, man. All right, and this is how we know who the Edomites are, man. All right, linking them up with prophecy. Okay, what they would be doing. All right. Because it said that the wicked would be ruling the earth in this particular time. And that's who's ruling, man. From the time of Alexander the Greek, it said that evils were multiplied on the planet Earth, man. All right? That's why now you have the Pacific Ocean is destroyed, Transgenderism is at an all-time high. Pedophilia is at an all-time high. All right? That's all under the rule of the Edomites, man. All right? That's because you have the wicked ruling, man. All right? Or else it wouldn't be so, man. If this was a righteous rulership, it wouldn't be so. Even if this was any other heathen rulership, it wouldn't go this far, man. All right, you wouldn't have turtles with herpes, man. All right, it wouldn't go that far. All right. But that's what the abomination of that maketh desolate is talking about. All right, we continue with this. Right, but woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of creation, which the Most High created unto this time, neither shall be. All right? So from that thing that happened in Masada was the worst thing that ever happened to our people, man. All right? But the thing that's coming now, the thing that's about to come right now, is going to be even worse than that, man. All right? It's going to be even worse than that, man. That's how we're able to link up the things, the prophecies, and the things that was spoken of, that people say already happened, man. They didn't everything that's speaking of is just repeating itself, man. All right? The Edomites coming up against our people, man, that's going to happen again, man. It happened once, it's going to happen again, man. All right? Because the Edomites are the ones that, first of all, put our people in slavery, all right? You put our people in slavery, okay? And what did you do back then, right? Forced them to sacrifice pork on the altar, to eat pork, all right? It was boiling people, all right? That's what the Edomites were doing, man, all right? That's the history of these Edomites, man, all right? And that's what we have to call them out, man. We have to call them out on their wickedness, okay? Because their time to go down is now, all right? All right? And these Edomites are getting ready to roll on you jakes again, man. These Edomites ain't gonna just... That wasn't it, man. Masada wasn't the end of it, man. All right? The Edomites are getting ready to roll on you jakes again. All right? You get Revelations 12 and 12. Okay, this is... This is Revelations 12, verse 12. Okay? Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, man. All right, because these Edomites, they know, and especially these Rothschilds and these elite banking families, they know that their time is up, man. They know that they only have a short time to rule, and then the Most High is gonna come send his son back, man. All right, so they're trying to move quick, man. All right, they're trying to move quick with their new world order. All right, they're trying to move quick with their new world order. All right, to get that microchip implemented, man. All right, because that's the final stage for these elites, man. That's what they want to do. They want to microchip the planet, man. All right, for what? Complete control. Okay, once you have that chip in you, that's complete control. Okay, so these Edomites are going to start to basically, turn to tyrants, man. All right, they're gonna actually show their horns, man. All right, start killing you Jakes by the thousands, killing you people by the thousands. All right, the millions. All right, just to implement that shit, man. Anyone who's not on the green list, okay, because there's three different levels, man. There's the red list, which are people who are just gonna get killed in that day, right? And they're ready to just put to death, man, in those concentration camps, okay? And then there's people who are on the yellow list that they might be able to convert, okay? And then there's people on the green list who they cannot, who's already converted, man, who's just gonna go with the flow, okay? And you best believe the Israelites are on the red list, man. All right? A lot of these people, man, they're on the red list and they don't even know it, man. All right? Let me read that again. Therefore rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? So that's exactly what's gonna happen, man. All right? These devils are gonna actually start to get more aggressive with their new world order, man. All right? Right now they're doing it easy. They're trying to indoctrinate people. All right? They're trying to get people on that ship, you know, trying to show people, you know, it's easier, you know, you won't have to worry about it getting robbed.